Okay, today we're gonna taste a bottle by my good friend Ayoub in the Willamette Valley, Oregon. It's called Mojo. It's one of his bottlings, and we'll talk a little bit more about this. Now, Willamette is known mostly, of course, for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, so it's kind of like the Burgundy of the US, and they've done really well there. Has some amazing Pinot, but this is an interesting bottling. This is a mix of, I think, equal parts Pinot, Syrah, and Cab Franc. So it's gonna be interesting. You know, Mo is again. I met him on my tour of the area 3 years ago, and we became friends. We bought and tasted a lot of his wines, and he's got a lot of different bottlings, even though at the core he's just an amazing Pinot Noir maker. But he's also a thinker, an entrepreneur. He tries different things, see what works, what's good, always trying to improve. Maybe that's because he used to be a computer engineer in Silicon Valley, and he dropped all that to become a full-time winemaker probably around 10 years ago. Anyway, let's just open it. So I'm gonna uncork it, I'm gonna pour it, and we're gonna take it from there. I'm gonna drink it in a Pinot glass because, after all, this is a Pinot region. Now, I don't know if we can see the color here, but it is a little bit, I would say, almost Burgundian. It's, purple with a nice alcohol ring around it. This is a not so high in alcohol, 13.5. The bouquet is very red fruit, red jam. Interesting, not Pinot really, not as restrained as a Pinot. Kind of jammy, even though the color is more subtle than that. And there's no mustiness, no fussiness, even though you could have some of that usually when you first open a bottle. Let's aerate it and see what comes up. More fruit, it's sort of a very fine alcohol layer that, you kind of inhale almost, and I don't want to say it, but like opens up your sinuses in a way. I know it sounds bad, but it's actually very refreshing. So some of that menthol, I think, effect, and it's very harmonious. You don't detect different things coming from different grapes, and it just makes you want to just drink it. So let's get to that point. It's almost a little bubbly. Again, it's pretty. It feels more alcoholic than it is. It's got this bubbliness. It's got that freshness. It's just incredible. But it doesn't have the weight that you would expect from a Syrah. It's got really the fruit from the Cabernet and the real sort of more appeal than in young Pinot. And somehow, because this is a bottle to be kept a long time, but I cracked. I wanted to try one of what I have because I'm getting more, and I want to be able to talk about it and share it with you and other people. Anyway, interesting mix, great bottle, highly recommended. We'll be talking about more Ayoub wines soon.